So there's a couple of ways to prioritize changes for blog upgrades. The first way to prioritize is by identifying sites that used to drive traffic, blog posts that used to drive traffic that are seeing a drop in traffic. And that is you can do that very well and very easily within Google Search Console. So as you see blog posts kind of taper off, they may have the same impressions. So maybe it used to rank number 1, number 2, number 3 for a handful of terms. It might be on the first page still, but maybe it's dropped down to number 7, number 8, number 9. So it's not getting the traffic that it used to, but it's still getting the impressions. And you're seeing a drop in click-through percentage. So by identifying the posts that you're seeing a drop in click-through percentage, which is, the amount of impressions and the amount of clicks, you're seeing that something is dropping. And then really looking into it, why do you think it's dropping? So SemRush has a great tool. Their content audit tool, which it's not an end-all, be-all perfect solution, because I think at the end of the day, you need a human eye to go over this. But they identify the posts on your site that are more than 2 years old, that have had a loss in traffic or a low drop in traffic, and then you can cross-reference that information with your historical traffic to show what's dropped. And then also, typically what we'll find if something is a year or 2 years old, it's time to update it anyway. So that's where we will put together that list, and then we'll cross-reference. Here's how we choose what has to be done first from a prioritization perspective. Pull the data on not only the traffic and the page views or clicks that you're getting from Google Analytics or Google Search Console, but also your inbound links to those articles, because those links that are pointing, maybe you've written one great article that's gotten a lot of links. So those are going to be your first priority to update or upgrade those posts, right? So cross-reference that where it used to rank, where you've seen drops with traffic and inbound links. Because the inbound links are important, because then you can also, while you're updating that post, you can link to your other important internal blog posts that you want to see rise as well, right? So by finding the posts that have the most links pointing to them, maybe through, MozDA or Ahrefs DR or whatever it may be, you can then look for ways to redistribute that link equity to other pages or posts that you need on your site. Another way that I talked about this a little bit earlier is there's a concept with Google called EAT, right? Expertness, whatever, authoritativeness and trustworthiness, right?
Yeah, expertise,
and trustworthiness. So basically what that means is the post written by an expert? Is it authoritative? And authoritative would mean well-researched. And is it trustworthy? Meaning, is there social proof or other inbound links from other trustworthy sites, et cetera, et cetera. So in order to keep that level of authority, you want to make sure any external sites that you're referencing or citing through your citations or your links are all updated as well. Like I said before, it's 2022. You don't want to link to a study that was published in 2009. It may sound new. It sounds new to me, but it could be a very, very old study, especially the way things are moving within the world right now. So prioritize and benchmark based upon traffic, links, and other metrics that are important to you, and identify what's dropped off and put those at the top of the list, and then look for opportunities to redistribute that wealth to the rest of your posts on your site too, or your money pages where you're actually selling or getting leads.